5-minute timer then.
Hot damn. I'll be back there in just a second. Narasco, I thought of doing something late, but
Your little spider makes a sound when you click him, Stab.
That's what she said.
Hey, Ross, can you emote thunder and then let me get salve?
Yeah.
Pretty sure Pally Power doesn't let it go on tanks.
Nope, not if you have it set up correctly.
Looks like just Io and Mossy are AFK. Should be fine to just keep doing trash while we wait for that before we get to the next boss. Gonna pull it.
Anyone want a costume? I got like a ghost wand and 2 randoms.
Take a random for Czar.
Alright, let's just stack these all up. Keep them off to the side. Paw, if you could get square. Canned, I will do my best to pick up all the witches, specifically Skull, if you can stack the others. By stacking them, let's do this wall here, so that we don't line of sight anyone. And then Rage, you're going to want to step back a little bit from here so you don't get hit by the AoE.
Well, I got 1.5 minutes on salve.
Alright, we'll get that after this pull.
Let's hope I don't die.
Anyone that can individual salve can do it too.
Slip MC'd.
I don't believe Candorn's here.
Ah, fuck.
That is an unfriendly random fire.
Thank you.
he's here, isn't he?
No, there was about 5 people AFK. Cantor was one of them.
I thought it was just Sio and Mossy. My bad.
I'm here.
There was only one casualty.
I'll just say thank God for Shadow Form's physical reduction. Pulled that Shatterer twice. Oh, Slip wasn't the only one without Sal.
Is that what happened to Stab?
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a handful of us who didn't have it.
I think it all ran out at the same time.
Yep. Stabbers needs buffs. Dorjin. Furzin needs int. Sio. And Danier.
I'm not actually there at you. I'm catching back up. Be right in.
Now it's Canned you back? Yep, perfect. Alright. Alright, let's get everybody up here and I'll pull the next pack. stab us, it's probably AFK. If I could get the hunters up here just to help with the pulls.
Chalmers, make sure you're purging lightning shield.
The warriors can be tranked, right?
I
Yes.
think them. Gotta get the 100. Yeah, sorry, I'm running.
You can get a summon on Dorjan.
Thank you.
Damn it. Next pool coming up. Oh. Oh my.
Uh-oh. Big hills.
Got no deep seer, so that's good.
Get tranks and big hits. Should be fine.
What
Use defense
Ooh, I'm gonna take a lot of damage.
Get those tranks out, please.
Calling them back, will kill us.
Yeah, the warriors drop threat.
Yeah, I'm watching the warriors.
We're doing
If I'm not frozen.
All tranks are on cooldown. Okay, next. Trank if you can on her.
Hey, farm died like Nesta did when we pulled 2 groups last week.
Retaunt.
Nice recovery. Let's get warlocks and mage up.
Vortex.
More like that, they say. You guys are fucking madmen.
It should be, what is that, 3 of them now, right? Is it Luna looking for her healing build?
I believe we already have enough for her, so at this
Yeah.
point it's other stuff.
Yeah.
Woot woot!
I was focusing on Kandarin with flash of lights because it's about all I'm good for.
Sayo has mats for
Every bit helps.
blasting too.
I'm gonna wait a second before doing this next one. If I could get a hunter to do this one.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm positive. It's the
So
one that
there's
runs
not
around
2 of
more.
them that we can grab, right?
Yeah.
Can I get a new might bend?
I think she needs mana.
Got that first. They talk.
I see you.
Alright, we're gonna hug the left wall, make our way around to kill that pack that's gonna be in the doorway, and then we'll start the fight on Morgrim.
And dismiss pets, please.
Yeah, it's mainly important
On
on
the
the
way
way
back.
back. Yep.
I don't know, the bear druid pulled me last night.
Was that Venge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Now I can go poke fun at Venge.
After Nissa said, hey, hug the wall.
Yeah, immediately as after I was like, oh, let's not do any dumb butt pulls, stick close to the wall. She pulled.
Yeah, well, you didn't say bear hug the wall.
I guess so.
Here they come. To make it easier, Paul, if I can get you to get X, I will take square on this. In terms
Yeah,
of warrior.
I've just been looking to see if they do target and then I talk.
Yeah. There's only 2 here, so we can manage that easier.
Yeah, Candle will get the others.
I've tried to compete with him in AoE threat, but my cleave does not keep up with it.
Oh, you think?
Maybe if you had a Thunder Fury, it'd help.
Or an
Yeah.
FRD.
It's a fair point.
As Kandarin pulls out his Thunder Fury.
Yeah, the Thunder Fury that Roscoe has.
I'd love Thunder Fury for running through Kyra. Oh my goodness. Alright, all the way back across. Let's dismiss our
Ooh,
pets. Be
another
very
void
careful.
crystal.
A shuriken.
I hate Kara.
I run it twice a week.
Is that you, Sio?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate Kara.
I mean, I ran the shit out of Kara. I somehow didn't see the warrior tier helm for like, I think it was 15 Karas.
The day before phase 2.
Yeah, the day before phase 2, some bullshit like that. I
Guys,
enjoy it.
Still don't have any of the healing maces out of there.
Damn.
It's bananas.
Yeah,
I mean-
I just want the mind blade. That's all I need.
Never
Wait,
seen
then-
it.
Gear aside from Kara, I actually think it's a pretty fun instance. I enjoyed speedrunning it. So because we have a few newer people tonight, I'm just going to throw smoke flares just to clarify a few things as we go into it. I haven't put up the healing assignments on the Mythic Roscoe Excel, which has now been called the 1,000-page dissertation because you guys make fun of me for making so many notes. White smoke is where the boss is going to be tanked. Purple smoke is where the ranged and heals are going to be standing. In the middle is where the adds are going to be picked up. Canned, you've always been doing the south, if I recall correctly. North, okay. Let's try to do what we did the previous week, where you were healing to get aggro at the start. Was that working fine for you? Yep, okay. Perfect. Make sure that bears are using Demo Roar, or whatever it's called.
That's correct.
Trying to mitigate the damage as much as possible. Healers, if we follow the assignments, stick to it, get the Watery Graves. We'll have hunters and, melees keep single targeting the boss. Shamans put down your magma totems, whatever else for AoE, and then I'll leave the locks and the mage to AoE down the murlocs. Plus anyone else that wants to AoE. Alright.
So in other words, stab stays on the boss.
Stab stays on the boss, yeah. Let's get... It's Earthbind totems in the middle. Yeah, sure. Kandrin, did you want to bring up something about it, or do you want me to mention exactly what's going to happen there specifically? Yeah, sure. So once the boss gets to 25%, he's going to go into phase 2. We're no longer going to have watery graves. So Luna was doing watery graves originally. You no longer have to. I'm just going to show you guys where we're going to move for positioning. You can come around here. I'll tank the boss with my back to this wall. Boss will be right in front of me. Raid can use the little cubby, which is the corner right here. Can go hide in here to DPS the boss. Cand is going to be picking up the ads. If we have ads still up as we transition to phase 2, we are going to move as a group and burn the ads down. Any ads after that point are just going to be tanked, and we are going to DPS the boss. Is everyone clear on that? If there are ads still up, I will call for them to be burned, and then any future ads we will be grabbing and just leaving up as we kill the boss. Heroism is going to be used at the 25% point once we get the boss into position.
So I'm not doing graves? Is that what you said?
Only in phase 2. In phase 2. So it's exactly the same all the way until 25%, Luna. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because the graves now turns into him spawning bubbles that moves towards us, which is why we are changing the position to the wall there.
Okay, yeah. I remember now.
If you can mind control it for the armor debuff, go ahead, Duns, but I don't want to have extra ads up, or it might just cause some chaos.
No, that's why I was saying just phase 2. When we're not.
Yeah, phase 2 is fine. That's fine. Sure. Alright, let's do this, guys. Do it dry. I believe I was mentioning Earthbind's in the center, and if we could get traps on the outside, so further up the hallways, just to help Kandrin.
Yeah, we got it. We got it covered.
Cool, cool, cool. Alright, here we go. Do it dry. Yep. No
5,
reckless as a
4,
clarification.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I figured.
I'll be drinking Iron Shield potions like candy anyway.
Light on, boss.
Animosity, try to have insect swarm up on Morgrim at all times.
Yes, sir.
Scorpion sting helps 2 hunters.
First earthquake going out. Remember, healers, don't go crazy on the healing. Let Kandrin establish aggro, then top up the raid. We have someone doing watery graves. We lost someone to watery grave there, it looks like.
I was in a grave.
Shit. Alright, we have a little bit less AoE, but Warlocks, Mage, start AoEing down the lurkers.
Go.
We have 15 seconds. Let's get those down in a timely manner, please. A little bit slow on this one. Finish them off. Let's keep canned up. If we can get a B-res on Furzar after the next earthquake.
I'll get him.
If I can get weakness on the boss, please. That looks like that's not good.
Oh.
Was Luna killed?
Yeah, Luna
Yeah.
and Coco went down.
Counter's down.
Coco, yeah, okay, healers are dying there. We're gonna wipe it up on that. So too much healing taking place, probably on the earthquake there it seems, if healers were dying.
And the Candor got bubbled.
Can got bubbled? Okay. Bit of bad luck there then. Alright, just make sure you're in the top 50%. Let's get DI out, wipe
Jedi
protection,
has
just
DI.
reset that.
Yeah, I got Jedi.
Yeah, bubble early on for Kandarin is definitely unlucky.
Do we have a repair bot by chance?
I do.
Okay, thank you, Slurp. I think I actually have to go craft some more. Because we went through like 3 the previous week I was here, because people kept missing it.
Definitely not me.
The Murlocs are after Sham Connery.
Yeah, you might have popped it off early.
I just need to put repair bot on a macro that whispers you and paw whenever I drop it.
I would save that right then, I guess.
Yeah, you gotta wait for the Murlocs to run back.
So I'm guessing you had already dropped one then.
They disappeared, you're good.
Nope, we haven't dropped a repair bot yet.
Nope, never mind.
Oh, that's no good.
I see you.
I watched a
Yeah,
group
so-
of them disappear.
Instead of running out, guys, we just let it kill us. Otherwise, the Murlocs will run around and we can't reset as quickly. Alright, Rain onked. We'll get
No,
big
I hit her with a res before I died.
Okay.
She just fell onto it.
Alright, fantastic. Yep, we'll reset quickly.
Yeah, I watched a group back there by stabs. It like disappeared and then another group came around the corner. It was weird.
Yeah, I mean, having that one paladin makes it pretty painful when he gets watery graved. But aside from that, that looked pretty good. Thank you for the res.
Am I out of range?
When
No, we can get you.
when you're able to, just drop the repair bot, I'll mark it. I make sure everybody gets it. Because I don't want to have to drop it again when we're progressing stuff later on Vosh tonight.
bot down.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's marked with a square. Please make sure you use it now. I'm just going to give a second for everyone to rebuff, then I'll check it.
Can we summon Coco?
Yeah, I got it out.
So Luna, when you get watery graved, if you could just say it so I can get one of the healers to quickly try to adjust. That's probably the only thing I want to add on to that part there.
Okay.
Other than that, guys, that was bad RNG, but it is something that will happen, so we'll just have to deal with it when that shit hits the fan. I swear I can English, I'm just eating at the same time.
Nice squirrel there, huh?
I was eating some pretzels.
It's probably what attracted the squirrel.
Oh. Guy, fuck. Healadin needs salve. Other than that, it looks good.
I got salve.
Okay, never mind. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Gonna do a pull timer. Let's get him.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, if I can get weakness going for the entire time on this boss, please.
Thanks, Wind.
This is just free damage, guys.
No more lumps up. Shh. Sorry.
Picking up the odds.
Cannon's in the bubble.
Oh god. Keep heals on canned, let him get into position, hold up on DPS, we're gonna slow it down. Let's keep Thundercat up. Once they're in position, and canned is back on there, we can AoE. Alright, looks like they're in position. Go ahead and start. Good adjustment there, guys. We're gonna need a few more people on DPS on the ads just to make up for it this time. Because we do have a potential spawn coming again. Yep, next one, finish those up. Very good job, go get the next group.
Luna's in a grave.
Okay, any healer if you can adjust, that would be maybe Coco or Rain. Battle res on Luna. Please and thank you. If we could get maybe Mossy or whatever girl to use that one.
I'll find her.
She's right there on the map.
Coming up.
Rain has
Okay, AoE the
Thank you.
ads. Only have 25% more to go, guys. Just keep AoE.
Heal bubbles. Heal bubbles.
Coco's down. Coco's a bit too far away. We're 5 healing this, guys. It's gonna be okay. Only have another 25% until it gets easy. Oh, fucking hell. That's a wipe.
Vin does not have a DI up.
It's okay, I'm gonna hit canned.
Yeah, as I get fucking bopped. Let me check what happened there. Well, considering there was recovery there from Canned getting bubbled, that was very well done. This is the one. I'm gonna try for a bit more stamina.
Do you want to try swapping?
No, should be alright.
I could probably handle it.
He's like, put me in, coach.
I could take more group too. Yeah, that's true, Canned, but we would fucking hate our life on Morlocks. What do you mean? I have last stand on cooldown, Sayo. I still got 5 minutes on it.
Bot's still up.
Just sharing what Nesta told me. So Nesta was wrong.
Is your last stand off cooldown?
I got 4 minutes on it still.
No.
I used it in that fight once already.
Well, no, that's Styles' fault. He just didn't look at the right cooldown.
Yeah, the initial pull. Alright, quick buffs up. Let's go into this again nice and quick. It's 10:15. We still got plenty of time.
Yesterday to summon.
Me, Shime Connery, and whatever girl.
And Coco?
Mm-hmm.
See how it is, summoning me last. Alright. I still did not get it though.
That's because we were thinking about whether we wanted to click on it or not.
Rude.
I mean, what's the worst
You
that could
get
happen?
int on whatever girl. And then other than that should be good. Don't forget to click off salve paw. Thank you. Alright, I think we're good to go. You guys know what to do, let's do this again.
What the fuck was that?
Just watching Vin run in.
Let's keep those watery grave targets up. You guys know what to do.
Go ahead.
Alright, let's burn those down.
I still don't recognize that voice.
Really? He's got a pretty distinct voice to everyone else.
Finish those off, 5 seconds. Only 10% to go on some.
I know, you just don't hear it very often.
Nicely done, guys.
Innervate, please, Thunder.
Make sure we keep insect swarm, weakness up.
Thunder needs his rage.
Here comes the next one. I got a bunch on me. Nope, never mind. Are we good, Kant?
Go.
Get him, DPS. Next one.
Please heal bubbles.
Got a couple heals in the bubbles. Whatever girl.
Okay.
Coco.
One healer is dead, it looks like. Coco?
Go.
You can use a battle res on Coco, maybe. When we have the chance.
I got Coco.
Let's finish those off. %20 to that phase change. Just keep this up.
Rance in a bubble.
Go ahead.
I have shield wall active. Let's finish off those Murlocs. 15 seconds. Shield wall dropping in 2.
Rain and the 2 bears are in cones.
10%. Make sure you're reapplying weakness. Anything else? Insect swarm.
Serpent sting.
Careful on healing up. We're gonna have a transition shortly, so these are the Murlocs we're gonna finish off. The last group, like.
He's got him.
Go.
Finish them off. Okay, we're having a transition coming up any second after this.
Cans in the bubble, so just kill them once they're moving.
Just get them down. Ready to keep canned up, please. Okay, we got a transition. I'm gonna wait for healers to come with me, though. Let's get the ads moving in this direction. Keep the bosses up. Get away from the bubbles. I know it's shitty because can's in that direction. Keep me up, please. Alright, we're gonna move. Let's get into the corner. Healer's moving with me. Heroism if you haven't already. This is burn. Burn, burn, burn. Murlocs are coming. Can is just grabbing them. We are DPSing this boss. Healer's your priority, just to keep Candor and myself up. What happened there? I saw Luna drop. Rain drop. Battle res on one of the healers, please. If you're getting hit by bubbles, make sure you're in closer. %. 2%, sub 100k, guys. Very well done. Some good shit.
I told you what that trinket can do.
Oh, did you beat Nesta?
You got like
like
elevator
5%.
base. I don't want to fucking hear it.
That's fucking amazing. Oh, yes.
Does she owe him like $10 or something?
Yeah, that's,
20.
that was
I think
20
it was
bucks.
20 on
Now I gotta send him a fucking WoW subscription.
Oh, no. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, with the lightning capacitor.
The capacitator, as Farm says.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The
the
tater,
Talon of
baby.
Ashara.
That's a nice weapon. Hey, is that
It's like it's a one-handed untamed blade.
Mm-hmm.
Has armor on it. It must be a tank weapon.
Fuck, that's a cool looking sword. Holy shit. Yeah, it has armor on it too. Look at that. Stabos would probably kill me, wouldn't he? Let me pit him up.
You know what
I'm
else
kidding.
has armor on it? Hunger and cold. And that wasn't just a tank weapon.
That's true.
Candor, you
Maybe
just gotta
stabs will
call
die
it
less?
every weapon.
Alright. Who needs a sword?
Guessing the sword rogue, but we'll find out, I guess.
I got mine, I'm good.
You know, that
Come on,
could go
Anders.
nicely with my spite blade.
Just kidding.
Oh my god, guys. Alright, so we have a little bit more trash. We're going to make our way over to Vosh. We have about an hour at this point, which is going to give us some time to get some progression on that. Great job on Mordrim there, guys. That was a little bit of a clench, but very well done. Oh, you did the debuff with the Murloc stuns? That's awesome.
Yeah, I figure if nothing else, we can see how much it actually helps.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so we are going to pull this one back just because the Colossus does pat all the way through there, guys. But really, there's nothing special to this. Nothing you guys haven't seen at this point. So, here we go. Gonna pull these onto the side, just on the wall. Be
5,
careful of the AoE.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I am pulling these back. This should be good. Congrats on the loot, guys. Considering all the RNG there, Canned, you did a fantastic job. Full disclosure, you did amazing. You're doing it as one paladin, other groups been doing it with 2 paladins.
No, we've dropped the second paladin.
Oh, nice.
It definitely helps
Well,
for
you're
learning
still
to fight,
awesome,
though.
Canned. We'll
Yeah, you
just...
seem to
Yes,
get
I'm
good,
not
Canned.
disagreeing with that.
Get good, Canned.
Actually,
Duns, actually, you're not
When
that.
Dun says it, oof.
No, I'm not disagreeing with the fact that Cantor is awesome.
Why do you Canadians hate each other?
I think we just give each other hard times for the sake of it. We'll get the Colossi on the next one. I don't want to risk fucking with this pack, with it padding.
could someone detank me and salve me? Thank you.
Well, I guess I didn't grow up in Toronto. I grew up in Etobicoke, which is the GTA. I do not live there now. And they say it like Toronto. Or Toronto, not Toronto. I guess that's probably why everyone hates them, though.
Because everyone eats squirrels there.
Are you happy, Stabs?
I'm considering doing double slow hand.
Did you ever get Spite Blade Stabs, or was that like your first upgrade?
I had it,
Okay.
but I got the last week of Kara.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
It's too bad that sword doesn't have a nice proc like Untamed Blade.
Alright, here comes the Colossus. What? No, Sire got it right.
No, he didn't.
He's referring to how the Toronto... It's just the Trank, guys.
I see you.
I deserve that.
Yeah, I
I
got
agree.
taunted off a lot. Alright, we know what to do with this giant body. Thank you. Is it the last one?
This is the last pack of trash, guys. Then you get to go watch the fancy bridge go up, and then we get to go do some Bosch.
No, I think there's 2 more, maybe 1. There should be 1 more on that next ledge there.
Alright, well, fuck me then, I guess.
You can skip some, can't you?
Can't you just swim under all of it?
Yeah, we could just go in the water. Alright, let's do this last pack. I mean, we have water walking and crap.
5,
So we're killing the mage
4,
first.
3,
Sheeping
2,
the other one.
1.
I'm still stoked that farm beat Nesta's parse.
I hate you.
I mean, that was what, like rank 2 a few weeks ago on server?
761.
I mean, right now I'm seeing
No,
farm
server.
up for mages on that.
Probably.
Let me be clear on that. Farm has the highest DPS recorded on that fight for the server so far.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was the server bet.
Good lord.
It's rank 201 world.
Spicy. Alright, let's get Moon. Burn Moon down, please. Don't just stand in the fire.
Totem.
Let's stack him back up. Totem.
Yeah, trying to get these bozos back.
Because I'm pretty sure the top was only like 100 or 70 DPS on top of Besta. So if he beat Besta, he's got it.
I guess now he's the worst stuff.
Yeah, he beat me by like 300 DPS.
No.
So he kind of fucked me.
Second Besta?
Yep, next Besta. That's good. Slurp.
Y'all are fucking savages to our GM.
I guess you should call yourself Parse for me now.
You
I
know,
mean, having
for
two
me,
people from our guild in the top 5 is pretty fucking cool, I'll tell you that. I'd say both did good. Just one of them did second best stuff.
If you're not first, you're last. You know what I'm saying?
Shake and bake.
That's because I don't have shield wall.
Wait, what? Alright, here, let me roll.
5,
5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Burning down the first mage. Totem. I'm gonna grab the next mage for a cleat. This one is fire, so if you see Rain of Fire, move out of it. That's the Rain of Fire.
Totem.
Good movement, guys.
Backhand.
Alright, off we go. Let's wait for the individuals who haven't seen it to get over there so they get to see this spectacle, because it is pretty cool.
We could probably summon Canned.
Nah.
Yeah, they're almost there. All right, let's go ahead and start it.
Yeah, that is pretty neat. They never did something like that in Classic, did they?
No, I
Or
think you
vanilla.
just opened a door and it was
This place
there.
is expensive. All right, be careful how far up the ramp we go here, guys. I'll just go ahead and point to my sheet with a few things. I'll have to make a couple adjustments to it. So let's start with first phase 1, which is the picture, which just has the group spread out. I know we have a few names on there that aren't with us, but just go ahead and pick a spot spread out like that. She basically does a static charge. It just damages people around you. If you get it, make sure that you are spaced out in a way that doesn't damage the raid members around you, and healers, you have to keep them alive. Other than that, she's going to root the tank. It's not free action, it's living action. Potions can be used to break free of it. Freedom of movement on the tank can be used to break free from it. Other than that, phase 1 is really simple. So we're going to get phase 1 down nice and clean, then we're going to get into the second phase. I'm just going to do a very brief summary of how phase 2 works, and then we're going to go through the practice on it. In phase 2, there is going to be water elementals that will slowly make their way up towards Vosh. We just need to kill them before they get to her. They do not attack, they do not do DPS, they just need to be killed. They have very low HP. I'm going to be assigning groups to sections to kill them down. It's generally going to be hunters or locks because we have less hunters. Other than that, there's going to be elite spawning. Paw and myself will be picking up the elites. And then we're going to be having Dylan picking up the Strider and kiting it in a ring around the room. Are you comfortable with doing this, Dylan?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay, fantastic. Melee and casters. This Strider will fear anything in melee with them. So melee will DPS the elites, ranged will DPS the casters. The most important thing in phase 2 is to listen to what I'm calling for DPS. We need to kill them down in a timely manner because they spawn once every minute in a periodic point. So I'm gonna call for DPS on the elite, then we're gonna switch to the Strider. We need to get them down, otherwise we're going to wipe. That's basically phase 2. Other than that, there is a core that's going to spawn. I've assigned a core group of Vindaloo and Canned to be grabbing it. If a corrupted elemental spawns, the Hunter and DPS on that side will kill it. Then Canned and Vindaloo can pick it up and play a relay game. I'm not going to get too much into that. For now, I just want you guys to see phase 2, work on the DPS and killing the ads, and then we'll work from there. Does anyone have any questions or want to bring something up?
So one thing I've always wondered about the core or the tainted things that spawn is it in a set order, or do people just call out like there's one over here?
Yeah, it's going to be on a specific side. It's going to get called out like
Okay.
core on area XYZ, which I guess on here I have 4 areas.
4. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure for perspective, we're in area 1 right now, to give you an idea.
Okay.
Because if you look to your right, you've got the little rock there. So then based on that, hunters and warlocks, you can look and see what area you should be facing. Is everyone falling for that?
Yep, got it.
We'll give it a try with this. If you see something there, call out a tainted core. It does give a raid warning on DBM when a tainted elemental spawns. We just have to identify where it spawns. The reason I have assigned Vindaloo and Can to this is they have the lowest DPS in this phase of the fight, and phase 2 is a DPS check. 100% wholly and fully. And it's not necessarily that we don't have the DPS, we're just going to need to be very organized. Alright. Let's go do phase 1. Yeah, what is DPS? Alright, pull timer. Just get a chance to see the fight, have some fun with it. We'll do our best in phase 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure we're spreading out.
This is an easy phase, so don't
Yes, very
waste
easy
mana
phase.
or cooldowns or anything.
So spread out. Generally you can use like 2-minute cooldowns in this phase. I'm not going to get too in detail with all that stuff. Then during phase 2 you can use again 2 to 3 minute cooldowns, but you're saving the big ones for phase... So this is the route here where freedom helps. So static on Gnarl, wherever Gnarl is, make sure you're spreading out around him and not too close. Healers keep him up. This is the only real mechanic to phase 1.
You want to keep people topped for the multi-shot.
If I recall, it's 70%. That is phase 2.
Yep.
Thank you. So as soon as we go into the next phase, the elites aren't going to spawn right away. We're just going to focus on getting elementals. Melee, your priority is the elites, and then the elementals. Anyone that's close. Range, just spread out around the room, and we're going to DPS targets I call out. Here we go, making our way to phase 2. Very good job on first phase, guys. Here we are. So elementals are going to start spawning. Get yourselves into position around the room, find your spots, spread out. We're going to have a chance to DPS them down as they make their way up. Yeah, she does static. It's not too much damage. Just make sure we... Okay, Dylan's dead. Sham, you're going to have to cover for the Strider.
I'm up.
Here come the elementals, guys. Oh, Dylan's up. Okay. Alright. I was going to save it for another one, but that's no big deal.
No, he probably onked.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. It's like instant hit.
I'm expecting an elite to spawn shortly. With the
Said
elite spawn,
2.
we're going to get the first tainted core.
Elites in the middle now, going for a healer.
So we're going to pull it over here, watch the cleave in the
Painter's
front.
in 1.
Melee starting on the elite.
Strider's
The Strider is
also 1.
up. So DPS is on the elite right now. We've got about a minute to get rid of this. We're going to keep up on the elementals around the room. Get dots.
Give me the
and
Strider.
anything. Get dots and anything that you can on the Strider. As you can see, there's going to be a lot going on in this fight. Good job with kiting the Strider. Make sure you're out of its path. You're going to get feared. You're too close there, Luna. Okay, switch to Strider. Melee onto elemental adds. Let's get range DPS on the Strider moving around the room. Get more central in the room so that we can get better DPS on it. If you're on the outside, it should just be the hunters. Melee, help out with the elementals for now. And another elite is up. Melee, switch onto the elite. Just help out with the elementals. Paw, please has it. Let's get better DPS on the Strider. It's at 60%. To get better burn on it, position yourself in the middle of the room. Don't let these elementals touch. Melee, help with those ones in the close range.
Strider's up.
Okay, so yeah, that's where it becomes out of hand. Probably gonna wipe on this here. But that's okay, that was a really good first attempt in my opinion. So every elemental that hits Vash is going to increase her damage by 5%. Eventually it's just going to kill us completely. Go ahead and run towards the bridge. You see how it gets chaotic with all it takes is a couple of pieces to go crazy. As far as the Tainted Core went, I see that we got 1 in there. How did you guys feel with doing that, Vind and
That
Kent?
was not me.
Okay, so that was other people doing it?
The
You and
first-
Dunn's got it. Alright,
I
alright.
did not feel good. I
That's
wasn't
okay.
sure where I was supposed to be.
It's a learning experience, right? Like,
The The first one didn't die fast enough.
Okay, got it. Yeah, respawned. So I more wanted to start with the ads. There's going to be a lot going on in here. Generally, our habit at the start is to spread out as we DPS stuff on the outside. As soon as the elite and the strider comes, I want ranged to move inwards, like onto Vash and into her space and just spread out around that area. Not necessarily in one like full quadrant, but centrally, because the strider is going to be predictably kite in a circle around the inner circle. You guys will not be in the way of the strider path. You can DPS elementals that are coming close, and you can DPS the elites. In doing this, you won't have to chase the strider. We'll get a lot better damage going out on it. We can even get some opportunities for some cleave on elementals that are coming in. And I think that will help with burning the strider down faster. As for the cores, a lot of us haven't experience doing the cores. So we got Duns and Nesta. They've run this multiple times in the other group, and that's fine. It's going to be a learning experience, calling out what side it's on, making sure we kill it in time. I believe once it's died, it stays on the body for a little while.
Yeah, I got to 1 and I thought it was dying, but it just disappeared.
So yeah, we just didn't kill it fast enough.
Okay.
So don't worry about that. That just means we need to get.
Yeah, we just have to nuke it down, vent is all.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair point. 1 DPS and 1 heal to each quadrant.
Are we rezzing or running back? I thought I saw rezzes.
I see a few reses, but I think
I was definitely too close, so I'm running.
Maverick, you're a ghost. Yeah, let's all run back. It's okay, we got some time to go over some of the stuff anyway.
You can repair at the entrance too, if you have the rep.
Before I go into more stuff, is there any questions that anyone needs to clarify, like what Vind was asking, about something we just experienced before I move on to more things? Just so that we do this in a step-by-step process.
Should we net the striders whenever we can? Or are there specific times when we want to?
Generally at the start it would be good just to get them a little bit extra threat, in my opinion. Like, for example, right at the beginning, they frost shock, get a chance to get a couple lightning bolts out, then we can DPS it. Whenever it's possible, net it, but my priority is just to burn it down.
Yeah, net just stops it from moving.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You can also dodge it too.
Rain, that's just for phase 1.
What are you asking about a feral charge?
Yeah, you can't charge the strider.
Oh yeah.
The elites, yes. Bears, warriors. I intercepted one. Unfortunately, Maverick got hit before that. Yeah, MDs are very useful when they're spawning. So, MDs to the tanks, MDs to the strider, to the shaman. But the big thing is hunters are going to be busy with DPSing the elementals. Because we have a couple members that I weren't expecting in the group tonight, I'll readjust a picture for next week for this boss. One thing we are going to add is I'm going to assign a heal to each of the quadrants as well, just on the general outside.
So is all range collapsing to the blue then, in the second picture?
Yeah. Sorry, just answering another thing that's not calm. Yes, go ahead, Coco. And sorry, Sile, you were saying
The blue circle in the second picture is all range collapsing to there, or?
Yeah, within there.
So the elementals are going to be killed kind of at the top of the platform once they crest the steps then?
Correct.
Yeah.
The hunters...
Like 3 shots from a hunter kills the elementals.
So the hunters will be fine to get most of the stuff on its way up anyway. Really, it's just as long as something, like, all we need a DPS out there for is the tainted elemental killing. Yes, standing out there will let you guys kill that stuff faster, but the priority for the DPS isn't getting those that close. Like, we might as well let them come to us and make it so that we don't have to move and we can just focus on key targets as they come towards us. It's basically like a conveyor belt. We're going to have a guardian coming in, we kill the guardian, we kill what elementals are nearby. We then go and kill the strider, melee move to help the elementals and push it back as they're waiting for the next guardian. Then we go back to the next guardian, and all the while people are juggling the core. That's oversimplified, but ultimately there is just multiple pieces to the puzzle, and I think that this will help our DPS rather than you guys having to move out of a strider's kiting path and move around to chase it across the room. As far as assigning heals to each quadrant, no, Canned isn't the only one, because I've assigned
sorry,
DPS.
Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not changing up who's watching each of the areas. And I think I'm going to add a few more DPS to doing that. So there will be a few DPS on the outside, but the bulk of the raid will be on the interior.
If warlocks need shards, they can actually get them from the elementals as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at numbers right now. Yeah, no, this part still has the Marconia stuff, so it hasn't been updated for a bit. I updated the healers for tonight. I guess it didn't save.
We've got 2 mossy oaks.
I sure do.
Never have enough mossy.
That is true.
Okay, once you guys are there, if I could get a summon, just because I'm a bit slow right now, adjusting some stuff. I think on this attempt, I want us to almost not prioritize the cores and focus on seeing if we can manage the ads. Because once we can manage the ads, then we can start adding the piece of doing the cores.
I'll still try and find them just because I'm actually like directionally having some trouble with this room, so I'll keep working on that.
That's okay. I think it'll start to come together after a bit of time of just like getting used to it. Maybe if I put, you know, coordinates in terms of like northeast, southwest, that might help you.
I mean, maybe for next time. I
Then
think
are
I'll just keep working on it.
Then do you have the file open? Our pinned file?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
You see where the entrance is, right? You see the big rock to the left and the big rock, the stone
I do.
that's to the left.
I do.
So it's the same arrangement. So where we're standing is area 1.
But it is to the west rather than the south, so that can make it a little bit
That's
confusing.
what was throwing me off. Yeah.
So you basically just rotate it
So west
slightly.
is going to be 1. Okay, west is going to be 1, and then moving counterclockwise 2, 3, 4. Okay, that might be more helpful. Thank you.
You got it.
So yeah, the southern rock is what separates 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 is very much just the north. Does that kind of help?
Yes. So this rock over here.
Like that one I'm pinging?
This
Yeah,
one.
that separates zone 1 and zone 2.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that rock all the way over to the pillar that's completely fallen on the other side. That's all zone 1.
Okay.
No, that didn't work. It's too macro.
I mean, it's a large zone, but I got it.
It's all good, Duns. It's all good. All right, so a few things. Phase 1 went great, so we're going to do that all again, the same thing. I want us to not prioritize the orbs. Is everybody back? Let me do a ready check. I'd like to get at least 2, maybe 3 attempts in tonight. It's going to take a little bit, but... So let's try and just keep it moving. The priority here is going to be ads, not the cores. So unless you're assigned to the core group, your job should be to focusing the ads so that we can establish that yes, we can manage the ad phase. Then we start adding pieces, which the extra piece will just be doing the cores. And that's a really easy additional adjustment. I don't want us to just kind of cheat by with rushing the cores and be in panic as we move into phase 3, because if we do not have a controlled entry to phase 3, we are not going to kill her. It is a very challenging phase in terms of who is going to be mind controlled and damage going out. No, that's just my opinion on approaching it. All right.
I'm missing Westa.
Or Wista?
Westa. I can't buff a pet because it's not here.
Oh. That's not a big deal. So Coco's back. Looks like everybody else is here. As far as the assignments goes, I have Dorjan in Area 1, Nesta in 2 and 3, Slurp in 3 and 4. That should be fine for killing them. If you guys feel that you need more DPS, I'll add that. For the time being, I'm not going to do healers because I want everyone to be more centrally focused. And let's give it a go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kandrin has static charge. Move away from Kandrin. Kandrin, move away from us.
It's only like 10 yards. You don't have to go super far out.
Yep. It's exactly like the water tomb almost. God damn, I'm getting stunned a lot.
She does that. She's an archer. She wants to shoot.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think you pulled threat there.
Yeah, it went from green to red. Sorry. That was...
Yeah, that's a multi-shot. It hurts.
Yeah, we need everyone topped up for multi shots. Paw, you have static?
I know.
So far, so good, guys. 10% more. We have one less down, so if I could get a Warlock or Hunter covering Zone 1, which is to the west, just offering to fill for the Dorjin.
Should we just maybe be rest Dorjin?
Let's top up Danier, please, and Nesta. Okay, we're about to go into a transition. So it's at this point where you can spread out and DPS them. As soon as the elite spawn, I want everyone moving in and dropping totems and everything else in at the central point around Vash.
I'll come
Whoever
every
picks up the
token
elite,
spot.
make sure you face them away from the raid so they don't get cleaved. Let's focus on getting the ads down in a timely manner. Spread out around the room too, that way you mitigate some of the chain lightning damage when she targets you. Here comes the ads. Looking around for the first elites. I need to update my DBM on this fight. It's a little off.
Is there elite on east side?
Everybody in. Popping it in. Make sure you're careful of where it's facing for the cleave, so hold it there for now. We're getting DPS on them. Face it away from the raid. Everybody stack in. We're burning the elite. Spread out into the quadrants. There's not too much lightning damage going out.
It wasn't 4, if you're interested. People.
Thank you.
Strider in 1.
Okay. Shaman, pick up the Strider, get it around. Let's get dots on the Striders. We have some ads coming into the center. Melee, finish them off as they get close. Ranged onto that, melee onto ads. Ranged onto Strider. Thank you. Should be getting the Strider down. 80%. Next elite will be coming up in 15 seconds. We have one healer dead on the outside, too far out. Next elite's up. Careful of its positioning.
I'm feared.
Oh, taunted off.
I was tanking it. I was feared.
We got a lot of elementals
Elementals.
getting.
So I think we have what's going on with the DPS on the outside.
I don't think there's not many out there. If any.
So the ones that are assigned are not out there? Alright, we'll have to go over that again then. That's just going to be wiped up. Also, the Strider's a little too close to the center there. It's going through the middle. We got to make sure it's going around the ring on the outside.
I'll take it around the other side next time.
Yeah, no worries. It's learning experience for all of us here. Alright, wipe it up. So, we did not have DPS on the outsides in those positions, is that correct?
It looked that way.
Okay, so the only exception to the people stacking in should be those that are assigned to those positions. Just so that they can get, you know, the majority of the elementals down. There's going to be a few that should trickle by or get close, but between killing the elites, we should be able to get them with our melee and other DPS in time. So it's just a little bit of us getting used to the positioning there. I will go over that again, and I will make a picture to make it very clear for the next time. Assuming we have the sign-ups done early, then I can make the picture without confusion as to who's going to be there. Yeah, that's fair. I'll put 100. Well, so who filled for Dorjin? Because I asked for that. Or did we not have it?
I tried to.
Okay, yeah, but Shadow Priest does not have the range to do value on that.
Well, I mean, there's a Shadow Priest and Mossy over there, but they moved to the middle after that. When I'm up, it'll be cleaner from that side anyways.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so those that are assigned, I have Dorjin in Area 1, Nesta in Area 2 and 3, Slurp in Area 3 and 4, and I'll just also get Vapor.
Vapor can kind of overlap 1 and 2.
Yeah, sure. That's good there. can just DPS all the elementals. So the priority of those targets is to kill the elementals that are coming up the ramp, and also the tainted elemental when it is within your zone, and to call it out if you spot it there. Everyone else who is a DPS should be more centrally focused and working on the elites as well as the Strider. With a little bit of practice and the netting, I think we can get the Strider done a little bit better. It was very close, unfortunately, to the inner ring, so I don't know if you can still see the layout, Dylan, or are you a ghost right now?
I am a ghost. But I'm looking at the picture.
Okay, that's fine. Just to answer Coco, the reason I'm not jumping on the tainted cores is because I want to get the ad management done before I add the additional step of the cores. Because to succeed in phase 3, the ads have to be managed. So we will get to the core management at some point, and honestly, that part's going to be easy once the ads are being killed and controlled. It's just adding a couple of DPS going out to do that while we're killing the ads.
So the Strider spawns in Area 1 like every time?
I actually don't know that.
No,
it's a
spawns
different
randomly.
location.
Okay.
But
So
it'll move inwards towards us.
Yeah, so I just normally chill out in the middle till I see the Strider pop up.
Especially if our healers are in the middle, then we don't have to chase at them around the outside as much.
Roscoe, just walk backwards when you res.
Sure thing. Yeah, so with the healers in the center, Dylan, the Strider is going to be slowly moving in a controlled route, likely to the middle, so you can probably just step out, shock it, and then pull it in one of the directions. You were having it very close to, like, looking at the map, the inner decor on the ring, like the inner ring. If you could get it, like, into the middle, so for example, where Farm for Me, Thumper's Icon, Jedi, Vapor, the outer ring of DPS, if you could move it through there, that way the hunters and outside individuals are able to stand at the top and DPS down as well as inward. And then those that are in the middle have space and tanks aren't kind of stuck between that and having the elites cleave the player.
Alright.
Tanks, one thing I did notice with the elites, if you're picking it up, just call it. So for example, I like taunted one, then we taunted another one off, and then something happened. Were you able to res me, Jedi?
Yeah, I can go do it again.
You can line of sight on those pillars there, so if you come from that angle, you should be fine.
If not, I'll run in. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I did the first time, I guess. Maybe I moved or something, but yeah, just walk backwards so she doesn't see you. That's how Nista has it pulled.
Yeah, so that's another thing to just salve off for the tank. That's fine. I can give you a macro that removes it if you'd like, also.
Yeah.
Would you like it? That way you just hit a button, you don't have to find it?
Yep.
Sure.
That's gonna be way easier.
I'm gonna send it to you on Discord.
Alright.
You can even attach that to like cast Lightning Bolt or cast Frost Shock. And then that way you have a Frost Shock button specifically for the ad that will always remove salve if for some reason you're getting it reapplied to you. So you could put like /cast Frostbolt, then the /cast Cancel Aura, Greater Blessing of Salvation, etc.
Gotcha.
And then you just slap that onto a different button on
I
your
just
bar.
put /cast Frost Shock.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Frost Shock, and you can assign rank also.
No, you need to use full rank. You need the threat permit.
If it says, if you don't specify rank, does it always max rank? I can't remember that.
It
for the
does,
macro.
yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Alright, given that, we can get a summon on Quencane, and then we'll give this another go. All in all, I just want to say tonight has been fantastic, guys. You did a great job, all in all. I have no complaints. Let's give this our best go. A couple of quick adjustments to, control on the outside, positioning for the Strider moving around the ring, and we'll be on our way towards working on progressing this. Oh, Quinn's almost there. All right. Yep, just gotta control the ads. Break it down one piece at a time. Who's the Lich, Pa?
What is the only Lich boss we've faced so far?
Kalthos, yeah. Or
Kel'Thuzad.
Kel'Thuzad. Oh my god, my brain. Fuck.
Roscoe.
Quen needs Stam. That's about it. Our fearless leader, yeah. I'll take a bow. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why are you walking like that?
So, friendly reminder, there's no rush in this phase. Save your 2 to 3 minute cooldowns. We'll use that in phase 2. I want us to save our first 2 minute cooldowns for once the elites are up. I know our reflexes DPS is to use our cooldowns to maximize DPS, but I want to make sure that we're using it to get these down in a nice, timely manner. %. Feel free to spread out. We can get a little bit of a head start on the elementals, but once the elites come up, everybody is moving in, with the exception of those that were specified to the zone. It's on me, so melee, you're going to want to get out. I'm just going to stay in here. Don't go close to Roscoe. Alright, start burning down the elementals. Everybody in your positions. The elites will be up shortly.
Sure, if you're in the middle, you're trying to avoid her lightning bolts.
Alright, everybody come in. The elites are going to be coming up, with the exception of those on the outside. Let's go stack up.
My game's lagging. Sham's gonna have to.
It's alright.
Oh, I'm good.
Paw's got it. Paw, make sure you faced away from any range. Don't stand where it's going to get cleaved. There is good, Paw. No further back.
You can throw it to me
All
then.
DPS on the elite, please.
Strider's up in
Strider's up.
4.
Sham, can you shock it? Kite around the room. Don't forget to remove salve. Need someone to pick it up.
Me, Candle.
I netted it.
Netted it. Okay.
I've got it.
Get dots on it. Sham Connery was dead. Dylan's got it. All DPS on the elite. Now on to the Strider. Strider's on the other side of the rooms. Just move all the way across and start DPS on it. Great job on the elementals. Melee, help out with the elementals now. 1 core is down. Let's get that Strider. We're slow on the Strider right now. All DPS on Strider. Use your cooldowns. What you have. Next elite is up. Get dots on the elite. All melee on the elite, please. Strider's at 43%. Keep burning it. Okay, 25% on Strider. Good job. Let's get melee on elite. Oh, we don't have many of you. Next Strider's going to be coming up shortly. Next Strider's up. Finish that one off so we can get on to the next one. Everyone on elite. Let's get the elite below 70%. Shaman pick up.
I netted it for him.
Dylan died. Sham Connery's dead too. We don't have any shamans to kite it. I will try for a little bit.
It's on Maverick. He's
Maverick's doing it. Hell yeah, Maverick. Alright, keep up on the... Not through.
Oh, I got threat, sorry.
This is a little bit chaotic.
You can just keep it shocked.
Through.
Just keep it shocked. Maverick will kite it.
Yep. We're on the elite still. Elite's about to go down. Get ranged onto the Strider. Melee onto the elementals that are inside, please. This is good so far, though.
It's on Maverick. Maverick's kiting now.
There's another elite.
That's fine. Yep. Good job, Paw. We're a little behind on DPS, but we got a couple of oopsies on the way there.
We don't have enough ranged on the outside killing these elementals.
Okay, so you want 1 or 2 extra DPS there? No, because Melee's been able to help with the ones inside. Like, we've only had 1, now 2 hit her.
No, there have been like 5 hit her.
Okay.
Yeah, she's at 4 stacks.
It's not just those 2, it's the tainted ones are out here. No one's killing them. There's no one around to kill them. The tainted ones don't come up. They stay at the bottom, so range need to be out there to get them.
Right now we're dying to the elites and Striders, let alone the cores. I know you guys want to do the cores, but if we're not doing the elite and Strider, the cores don't matter.
So, I would wipe this up. I'm going to explain something here real quick for
It's
you.
already a wipe.
For sure. So we had, what was that, 3 tainted come up there?
Correct.
Right, so we had the 3. At that point, if we had the DPS assigned around, that should have been killing them, which they weren't out there killing them, obviously. They were killing them fast enough. We could have healed at that point, finished off those ads, and killed the 4th one. And at like that perfect timing, we're 100% going to get overwiped if we miss any of the tainted, because that extends the phase by 30 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever it is. You're going to get another Strider, another Quail thing, which is going to be a clusterfuck. So I would 100% sign however you want to do it, but I would assign 4 casters or 4 hunters or mix and match, and then 4 healers to heal those people, because they will die from the tainted debuff. And they can kill the tainted and the blue water elementals when the Strider, when it's nearby, so on and so forth.
Okay, so as far as following up on adding more range to be killing the tainted, I agree there. I think as we go into it for next week, I'll add more assignments. I'll put a better picture out to clearly go through that. As far as DPSing the elite and Strider, though, that was much better managed. What I disagree with is I don't feel that you have to get every single tainted core. Obviously that is the goal, but from what I've seen, there are multiple groups that will even delay putting that core in just to make sure that we are in between a elite and Strider spawn, so that there actually isn't ads that we need to burn up as we push into phase 3. I would like to try to control to go into that, but we'll see how it goes as we progress.
Well, it seems like we should prioritize the first 3, and then we can tailor the 4th one as needed.
Exactly. Yeah, the first 3 need to get down, and the 4th one we just put in at the end. But ultimately, my point is tailoring the 4th one to control when we put it isn't going to matter if the ads get out of control from point 1 to point 4. Or core 1 to core 4. Does that make sense? No, I think we'll call it on that one. Unless you guys are fine with going about 10 minutes afterwards for some reason. But I'd like to... We're probably not even going to get to pull it until 11:30, 11:33, so I think we'll call it there.
Poor Nesta.
Good job tonight, everybody.
He's got to go fix some air conditioning.
Yeah, so overall, if I could just have you guys for the 5 minutes that we have left in the raid instead of pushing it over and we could just talk. Great job tonight. Like I said before, everything was really well done. We had 1 or 2 wipes on Moragrim, but with the pace we now have set, we should be making on to progressing Vosh very soon. Phase 1 was very well done. Phase 2 will work things out, a couple of the kinks, getting a few more DPS on the outside to make sure that the tainted cores are killed. I'll assign a few healers out there to assist with that. But then other than that, I think that the majority of the DPS